back to News Geelong as we move into the world of Geelong sport with Mitch Scoop Cleary. It's all happening, Mitch.
It certainly is, Rollo. First up tonight, we're out to Saturday night's Geelong Pacing Cup at Beckley Park. News Geelong caught up with councillor and racing club president Andy Richards, ambassador Billy Brownless, plus driver Darryl Douglas of the triumphant He's a Trick.
A rose between two thorns, the ambassador for the country cups of harness racing around Victoria, none other than Bill Brownless. A great night at Geelong, Bill.
Great night, great weather and a good crowd, and I've been around to a couple of cups. I actually went to Hamilton and there was a very good crowd there, good crowd at Shepparton, good crowd at Ballarat, and good crowd here tonight, which of course is great. So looking forward to it. We've had a couple of losers. We're just looking for a winner in the big Geelong Cup, which is the TAB Sportsbet Cup.
Wonderful trophies that have been made by John Hawke, well carried by our ladies from sportsbet.com. And the big gold one is for the owners, yes, and the two smaller ones, the smaller cups, yeah, for the driver and trainer.
Well, Nicole here's got the big one. There's the big one there, and I think it's Lisa over here who's got the smaller cups. Her cups aren't quite as big as Nicole's. So, and they're lovely girls, and they're going around and showing them off, which is fantastic. Pure gold these are, by the way. So it is a good race. It'll be a nice race to win. And the Douglas boys have got He's a Trick. So, but the local boy could win. It'd be great for him to win, obviously, on his home track.
Looking forward to a fantastic year of harness racing in Geelong. It's a great track, it's recognised as such, and that's why good horses want to come here and compete. Oh, look, there's nothing better than coming to the harness racing on a Saturday night, but it's all part of the, unfolding story that is Geelong. The place is on the improve, not just here at the harness racing, but, right throughout the city. We had the Davis Cup a couple of weeks ago. We've got a great football team, as everyone knows, 3 and 5. And look, the place is just going gangbusters.
He's a Trick into the clear if good enough, and very wide Pacific Playgirl into the straighter. Choice Achiever in front of her. He's a Trick looms up on the outsider. Choice Achiever, He's a Trick. Choice Achiever just in front of her. He's a Trick though moves up boldly. He's a Trick grabbed the lead from Choice Achiever. He's a Trick. He's a Trick beat Choice Achiever.
This was the bloke, and I think he's doing the job.
Yeah, that's right, Rob. He's still got a long way to go to catch up to her heights, but look, if he keeps going like he's going at the present time, we can only hope that he does take the next step and he becomes better than her.
Well, I know you've been saying for a while now, Darryl, that this horse is equally as good from behind. You've had to drive him a bit tougher against probably inferior quality leading up over the last few months. But tonight you're able to drive this horse a bit quieter than normal, and he really responded well. Yeah, that's right, Rob. For a change, I didn't have to torch him, and enjoyed a great run, and sort of didn't have to pull out till probably 250, 300 from home. And I'm quite sure when we get against the better ones, and if I can have something go my way, I'm quite sure that, well, I'm hoping that he'll be somewhere thereabouts. He's a fantastic stayer by the looks of things. Oh, a grouse stayer. He's tough, he's got speed, he's got a great attitude, so we can only hope that there is better races to come for him.
Super Saturday from the Geelong Racing Club is up next on the cards, with the super John Dunn reviewing all the action.
Big days racing here at Super Saturday at Geelong, and in the opening event, veteran Ballarat jockey Gary Murphy, well, he got the punters off to a flying start in the Emsley Lodge maiden plate when the well-backed Pontington scored in a thrilling three-way go to the line.
Bighorn in the blue jacket after the pair, and wider out Pontington. Bighorn trying to run down Tamarine. Tamarine in front. Pontington still coming. Bit of a chance, the fave. Pontington on the outside might get up. It will. Big run after bombing the start. Pontington.
Young jockey Jackie Berriman has burst onto the racing scene like few others in recent months, landing winner after winner. And she was at it again on Saturday when she combined with the outsider Smiling Hussy to take out the Campolina Racing Maiden Plate.
Smiling Hussy moving up on the outsides, got up to Almadika. Smiling Hussy and Almadika. Smiling Hussy in front of Almadika and Orianthe and Kempinski Cafe and Smiling Hussy.
Festina Lente is a highly promising 3-year-old in the Peter Snowden camp, and he looked immoral, a good thing, in the first leg of the double on Saturday, and punters agreed accordingly because they backed him from $7 into $3, and of course, he got the money.
Linde's the one getting off the inside and quickly going after the leader. Further out, Motorise trying to wind up, but Festina Linde swept up, hit the lead. Motorise ran to second on the outside. Festina Linde in front and won it by a length to Motorise.
The final event provided a win with Anthony Mithen and the crew from Rosemont Stud when the 4-year-old galloper Street Cry, trained by Mark Young, held off his rivals and ended a good day on punters.
Bonafides wide out running on with Buster McGee between runners. Street Crier in front, trying hard Bonafides with Buster McGee. It's Street Crier leading the way. He's looking pretty strong 50 out. In fact, he's got them done to a dinner. Street Crier much too good. Put up a brave performance to beat Bonafides and Buster McGee.
And that's the wrap-up of racing here. Super Saturday at Geelong last week. We're on again in a fortnight. Petstock Family Race Day, Saturday, March the 3rd. Look forward to seeing you all here. Back to you in the studio, Mitch. Hope that's clear for you.
Clear as a bell, John. And now we're down to Simmons Stadium for Chris Scott's press conference. The Cats coach said a host of experience will miss Friday night's NAB Cup openers against St Kilda and Sydney.
It's a big list. Yeah, it's a big list, so I won't give you too many for fear of leaving some off. But the injured guys, Menzel, Vardy, Podsiadly, Wojcinski, Varco, are certainties not to play. Mitch Brown won't play. Alan Christensen won't play. Josh Cowan won't play.
Scott didn't look too far into the opening weekend of matches. The Cats set to stick with what they know best.
We didn't take too much notice into how clubs handled the format. I think we're pretty comfortable with the plan we've got in place there, and it's match practice for us. I'm not sure how the other clubs approach it necessarily, but 2 40-minute games is very much an extension of our training, nothing more than that. In terms of the trends of the game, the thing that stood out to me the most was the high standard, particularly the Friday night game. That's as high a standard footy as I can remember in February, and I think especially the clubs that didn't play finals last year are in pretty good shape, and they're going to be really competitive in the early rounds of the season. And you mentioned Hawthorn as well. I mean, we know they're innovators. They've obviously got a very strong coaching group. They're going to know exactly what they're supposed to be doing, and we'll keep a close eye on them because we're not arrogant enough to think we know it all.
That's all we have time for sport this Wednesday. Be sure to catch us on Friday night. Now it's back to you, Rollo.
Thank you, Mitch. And now for all the weather conditions expected for Geelong and the Surf Coast over the next 6 days. Good evening to our scintillating Sophie Miller.
Good evening, Graham. The indifferent weather looks to be continuing as we take a look at the next 6 days. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll see patchy morning fog with a sunny afternoon with a top of 27. Friday will continue to be sunny with a top of 31. For the weekend, Saturday will again be sunny with a top of 34, while Sunday will be partly cloudy with isolated showers, humid and a top of 31. Starting off another week of February, Monday will be cloudy with isolated showers increasing to areas of rain and the chance of thunderstorms, humid with a top of 31. Tuesday will continue with the cloud and isolated showers with an expected top of 22. Today we saw isolated showers on the Surf Coast during the morning with a sunny afternoon and a top of 25. That's the weather outlook for Geelong and the Surf Coast. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and it's back to you, Graham.
Thank you, Sophie, and thank you for joining us on News Geelong this evening. To John Dunn's bride, hope you're enjoying married life, and remember, take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, enjoy the rest of the evening and a very good night.